Santiago del Carmen Maria, the queen of crowning thoughts.
Veiled Secrets Unearthed in Epstein's Scandal, December 3rd, 2025. Oh, darlings, pull up a chair and let me spill this steaming hot pot of tea that's got me cackling in disbelief. Yeah, that kind of laugh where you start, and then it turns into a full-on snort because the absurdity hits you like a freight train. You know how the orange tyrant loves to play the hero, barking orders at the DOJ to dig up dirt on everyone else's skeletons while conveniently burying his own. Well, buckle up, because those shiny new FBI emails just ripped the lid off his desperate scramble to hide a past so dark it makes midnight look like high noon. I mean, come on, the man who built his brand on Drain the Swamp is the one who ordered the plug pulled on the Epstein files when they were this close to flooding out his own dirty laundry. Shocking. Please. It's vintage orange tyrant, all bluster and zero backbone. Picture this. Back in April or May of this year, the FBI's knee-deep in Phase 2 of releasing those Epstein documents, the ones with the flight logs, contact books, and all the creepy evidence lists that scream elite pedophile playground. They're 73% done, redacting away, ready to hand it over to us peasants for a good long look. And then, bam. Enter the orange tyrant and his pick for AG, Pam Bondi. You remember her, the one who couldn't prosecute a parking ticket without tripping over her heels. They swoop in and kill the whole damn project dead. Why? Because those files. Honey, they're laced with his name more times than a bad infomercial. Over 1,000 mentions in Epstein's emails alone. That's not a footnote. That's the whole freaking book starring him as the uninvited guest at the island parties. I have to yell it from the rooftops here. What the hell were they thinking? Or not thinking, more like, because this reeks of panic mode. Epstein's spilling in these 2019 emails that the orange tyrant knew about the girls. Straight up alleging he was in on the sleaze at Mar-a-Lago, hitting on young staffers until they had to boot the creep out. And don't get me started on the 2015 chain where Epstein's coaching some author on how to dodge questions about their bromance. Terrific guy. My foot. Epstein's calling him dirty, borderline insane, a maniac with early dementia vibes by 2018. Evil beyond belief, nuts, dangerous. That's the roast straight from the horse's mouth, or should I say the financier's keyboard. Ha ha. The irony is thicker than his spray tan. The orange tyrant tweets about probing Clinton and Summers, but Epstein's got him pegged as the dirtiest of them all, using his name like blackmail currency in chats with journalists and bigwigs worldwide. It's almost comical if it weren't so gut-wrenching, you know. These emails span a decade, from 2009 right up to Epstein's arrest, and every time the orange tyrant's name pops up, which is constantly, obsessively, it's laced with hints of compromat. He spent hours at Epstein's house with some young woman who later sued. Check. Banned him from the club only after the damage was done. Double check. And now, with these FBI internals out, we see the cover-up in real time. Emails showing the review was humming along until the White House slammed the brakes, hoping we'd forget the whole sordid mess. Mocking him? Oh, absolutely. This guy's out here pretending he's the victim of a Democrat hoax. Calling the files bullshit forged by Obama and Hillary, while his own admin buries the evidence. Straight shooter alert. That's not leadership. That's a toddler shoving toys under the couch and yelling, "I didn't do it." Pathetic. But let's roast this properly, shall we? The orange tyrant struts around, demanding full transparency on everyone else's ties. Reid Hoffman, JP. Morgan, hell, even Putin gets a nod in there, but when it's his turn under the spotlight, poof. Files vanish faster than his tax returns. And his fans, they'll twist this into fake news. Faster than you can say alternative facts, but facts don't care about feelings, kids. These docs show Epstein trading on their old friendship like it was stock tips, suggesting he had the goods to make the orange tyrant squirm. I know how dirty Donald is. He writes in one zinger about Michael Cohen flipping. Duh, we all knew it. Now it's in black and white, or should I say, in forwarded FBI chains that Bondi and Kash Patel couldn't bury deep enough. Ugh, it's enough to make you laugh bitterly, ha. Because this isn't just gossip, it's the blueprint of how power protects its own. The House Oversight Committee drops these bombshells, thousands of pages painting Epstein as this wheeler-dealer obsessed with the orange tyrant, and what does he do? Points fingers everywhere else. Classic deflection, boldly calling it, this reveal isn't a shock, it's confirmation of every whisper we've ignored for years. He wasn't just acquaintances, he was in the mix, and these emails prove he knew exactly what was brewing. Yelling now, how many more phases do we need before someone actually drains this swamp he's wallowing in? The pattern's crystal clear. Folks dodge, deny, destroy the evidence. From the fake electors probe emails that barely scratch the surface to this Epstein nightmare, it's always the same script. But hey, at least now we know why Phase 2 got the axe. Too many mirrors reflecting back that orange glow. Insulting, you bet. He deserves every bit of it for thinking he could hide in plain sight. MAGA, please note. I was not talking to you, and I do not need permission to speak up. And God, do I fearlessly speak my mind. I just want to thank you all. Like, share, comment, and follow to stay connected. It also helps me out a lot. I appreciate your time, and I love you all. I am Santiago del Carmen Maria, the Queen of Crowning Thoughts, because I say it like it is. I will as well make shorter audio. This way is easier for you all. Thank you for being patient. Crowning Thoughts True Speaker Copyright 2025 by Santiago DC Maria is licensed under Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial Share, Alike 4.0 International.